But for today's topic number one is the FBI is warning California about them drones. So there's a potential threat from Iran on the West Coast. They're stating that they'll set up unidentified vessels to fly surprise attacks with drones to attack the West Coast perimeter of the United States. I don't know. Like I feel like we always see drones flying like with people like leisurely or for whatever reason. There's a drone in the sky and you never even know when it's a threat. Like how do you differentiate someone that's flying a drone for fun and or if it's actually like a attack on our safety here in America? So it's really concerning, and I feel like there should be more of you know a public awareness, more information to these type of threats, so that we are can be able to identify weird objects flying around and um and know that, okay, is it banned or drones banned now that we're under attack? Like,
Right.
should we not be flying our drones? Because I did go on vacation and they did tell me I can't fly my drone. So
Yeah.
I didn't know that there are certain areas prevent you from flying drones for whatever reason. It could be privacy reasons or security reasons, but it was pretty unfortunate for me because I wanted to capture some cool images, but I do get the concern where safety is concerned. But I want to hear you guys' feedback. So TC, what do you think about this? Cali under attack by drones.
I just really wanted to know, like, how is it a surprise if
Attack?
we know that y'all are attacking California? I
Mm,
just wanted to know, like, how is it a surprise? Granted, we don't know the time, we don't know, the date or anything like that. But you just
mhm.
told us we're getting ready for y'all now. We're
Yeah.
getting ready, and I also want to know, like, does the government or any like military bases or anything like that, do they have something that detects a bad drone from a
Yeah.
bad drone from a good drone, anything like that? Like, what is the government doing to detect when the drones are entering the United States of America?
Well,
So
they're
that's
saying that they're prepared. Cali law enforcement, the police in Sacramento and all the other states out there, and I mean cities in California, they're
Mhm.
stating that they are ready to protect the United States borders and they're prepared. So I guess they
Hopefully
got
they
it
got something in the air to detect when it's coming up on her.
exactly.
They better. Cousin Jimmy, what you think?
I mean, so to tap into it, and DJ Chinny, you touched on it when you went on vacation. They basically told you couldn't do it, and that's typically a worldwide thing. There's regulation in a lot of these countries that prevents you from being able to, whether it's flying drones or utilize any device that can be mistaken as a weapon or some
Hmm.
form of intrusion. And so, here in the United States, where we have a lax on a lot of things due to our capitalistic nature and the laws and the democratic foundation, but we need to tighten up on those things, and I believe
Hmm.
that we will. I believe you'll start to see some regulation around that, and I believe though because drones have been around for, I mean, in terms of popularity,
Hmm.
probably about the
Over a
past two
decade.
years, but over, yeah,
Hmm.
but over about 15 years, they were already rolling out. But you know, again, now that you see it being utilized with artificial intelligence, because now these drones are being controlled by AI, and
Hmm.
so uh, I believe that if you start to regulate drones, you have to start including regulation in the AI, and I think that's probably where we're seeing the lack of effort right now, or lack of urgency with our legislation coming down on drones, because most of these drones now are artificially intelligent. So if you're going to say, okay, we're going to block this type of drone but not that type of drone, it's too much gray area. So I think when it comes to technology, there's a lot of makeover that we need to do legally, and drones being included in that. So I agree 100%. And it's good to know that California is aware. People got to understand geographically, Iran, if they want to attack the U.S., I mean, to get
It's
to us quicker,
closer.
it's
Hmm.
closer.
Yeah.
So so our West Coast partners out there, definitely be on your toes, and you know, when we got attacked the last time outside of being attacked in New York, 9/11, which there's some conspiracy around how that occurred, but we were attacked nonetheless, and you know, God bless the lives and the families who were affected by that. I know some people who were directly affected by it, so our hearts go with them always. But you know, last time we saw a huge type of attack on us was on the west coast of Hawaii. I mean, what kicked off World War II. When the Japanese attacked the U.S. naval ships out there and kicked off our World War II again. So we have to really keep our eye out on that West Coast. And I'm glad to hear that California is trying to stay ahead of that. So hopefully they do, and they take this stuff. And they should. I mean, the hell with it. Silicon Valley is right there. All your high-tech companies that are creating all this AI stuff and all this technology stuff is right there in California, so they better have some stuff ready to prevent that. I'm sure my cousin Donald's all on their ass. He better be, because I'm on his ass right now, wide on rice. I'll be calling his behind later on anyway. I got some bones to pick with him.